Hello, this is a very hot day of August 9th, and this is a valley of Tanagaya River, which is close to Kumano Kado, very famous way through the mountains of the Kii Peninsula. So this is a Kii Peninsula, the very southern part of Honshu. Temperature in the valley is way above 35 centigrades. Here is slightly cooler in the valley. And I like to speak about ferns. So this is one of the biggest pteris fern which grows here in these valleys, well, in a very big amounts. A very interesting architecture, as you see. The leaf of the fern is consistent of pedicel and then a fan-shaped leaf blade. So fern leaf architecture and in general fern architecture is extremely flexible comparing with flowering plants because their leaves are not exactly leaves. We call them fronds. So these guys are growing by tips and can form very diverse different shapes. And this shape is a bit unusual because you don't see plants of that construction frequently, like a pedicel and then big fan-shaped top. But this is very effective. Only two things restrict the size of the leaf. As you see, it's a really very big one, right? So two things are humidity, because ferns comparing with flowering plants do not have such effective way of water transportation. Well, if they break cells of transporting water, they will not leak, which is good. But the negative side, they transport water very slow. And if humidity is high, then fern leaf will not evaporate so much water, and transportation system will cope with evaporation pretty well, even in such a high temperature. Slope here is extremely wet, so water is constantly supplied. It's actually one of the wettest region even of Japan, so good for that species of fern. Only 3 ferns overcame slightly this restriction. They can be much higher, but in that case 3 ferns found a way to put rhizome. The underground part of this fern is a rhizome, and this is a leaf of frond which is going out of it. So 3 ferns went out, rhizome out of the ground, and they supply leaves with much more water than in that case. And the second thing is the way of the leaf. So very heavy leaves will not stay long, they will be broken with the wind, for example. So a leaf is very nicely dissected, and that dissection makes the leaf blade much lighter, and leaf will stay without problems 1 year, well, for sure, and will not degrade or be broken. So again, this is a valley in the Kii Peninsula where you can see one of the biggest pteris ferns of the world. Thank you very much.